Welcome back to What's Arty Noobs with General Disturbance. This is the T92 HMC, the Tier 10 American SPG, located on the south spawn of Glacier, and it's under my control. And yes, I'm in platoon with Matilda 131 of Reborn, and we're both in the same clan. Okay, battle started, and I'm moving to my firing position. Now, I think the Batchat's going to beat me to the spot up on the hill, so I'm going to pick a different one to locate myself in. Now, he may only have the 155mm howitzer. I've got a 24cm howitzer, and that's capable of doing 1300 alpha, penetrating 60mm of armour, and it's got a burst radius of 13 meters. Okay, I'm aiming towards the centre line. 38, well, nearly 39 seconds for a reload. Rounds out on the object.
That was close. No, that's wrong. No, that's wrong. Wait. That was close.
Yep, and I've got the Klaus mod, courtesy of D-Tronics and Aslains. Okay, so I've got some early damage on the 907 and the Wizzy 111 Model 5A. Still waiting for the reload to go in. I'm also carrying some premium rounds, only a couple, but they will do a splash radius of 14.5 meters, so a lot bigger splash. Trying to get a shot on that Wizzy 111 Model 5A. I'm loaded, but he's on the move. Trying to line him up. Rounds out. Oh, it lands short, but it still stuns him. Now, Matilda has gone up to the northwest corner of the map, and he's fighting out with the other enemy heavies, but obviously I'm focusing on the centre line for the moment. It's difficult to get shots on the enemy heavies because the trajectory of this tank, this Arty, does not lend itself to shooting over the aircraft carrier. Okay, we've got an E100. Lined him up, almost ready to shoot. Mark the target, rounds out.
That was close.
Lands right in front of him for 479. That Leopard 1 was side on to me there. He's got very weak armor on the sides. If I hit him with a round right in his side, he'd probably expire. Looking to get a shot on their chieftain. And he pulls back. He's trying to create artificial gun depression by going up the rise the way he is. Lining him up, rounds out. Direct hit! 547 hit points from that one, and he's heavily stunned. And he's killed with the very next shot coming in from our 279E. Okay, there's that E100 again. It's the one I hit earlier. Oh, an AMX-50B who's almost, well, if you stay in that position, you're definitely going to die, and he's out the game. Yep, gets killed by the T92A, whilst the 279E kills the E100. Now, for a brief moment, we saw the Leopard 1. Can't see him now. Going over to where the Wizzy 111 Model 5A is. Oh, there's the Leopard! He stops, he backs up, he's side on to me. I fire a round in. Oh, and I got him!
Enemy armor destroyed.
Blind shot kill on the Leopard. Okay, now just suddenly notice, unfortunately, Matilda died on the northwest corner, and the enemy's trying to push round. They've got an IS-7, an Object 279E, and a 277 behind them. So I'm trying to focus on these guys for the moment. Loading standard ammo. Now would be the moment to use the premium rounds, because you'll increase the splash radius and that will do more damage. I've queued up the premium round for the next shot. Rounds out in the IS-7. Direct hit. Hits the 279E as well at the same time. IS-7 took 356 hit points, the Object 279 313, but next round will be a premium round, and that could do a lot more damage. Except, of course, the 277's pulled back and the IS-7's tried to move away from him. He's using that wreck for cover. It's not going to help him if an Arty round comes in from above. A lot of tank drivers seem to think that if they push Rex around using it as extra armor, that will protect them from Arty rounds. No, it doesn't. That was from above. Just shy of 600 hit points with one shot, and the 279 is now out of the game. So that's one chicken that's not going to cross the road anymore. And if you want to know why I said that, well, watch Klaus Kellerman. Oh, the 277 just went. Was that the 277 that just went? I think it was the IS-4 just died. Now it's the IS-7 who's going to die. He hasn't got much in the way of hit points left. I've got my last premium round and I'm aiming it for that corner. See if I can splash the IS-7 to death. And I do!
Enemy armor destroyed.
So another blind kill. The enemy attack on that corner's been blunted. Now all we need to do is kill the remaining enemy. Got a Wizzy 1115A on the center line. You're my next target. Marked and ready. Just completing the loading. I know it says okay, but it's not loaded yet. It will be momentarily. Oh, and he pulls out of sight. But no, I've got him back again. I'm loaded. Rounds out. Oh, it goes long. It zips over the top of him. That was an RNG miss. Again, another tanker who thinks that he can protect himself using a dead tank. You can see I've gone to the overhead mode because you can see where he breaks the red line, which means he's in the trajectory of the shell. And all I need to do is keep that little red line on him, and the moment I shoot, he's dead. And before I can shoot, the E5 gets the kill, so instead I'm now aiming for a Death Star. He dies, and now we've got an IS-7. There's only two remaining enemies, this guy and the Batchat 155-58. See if I can get a shot on him. Rounds out, here we go. Yes!
Enemy armor destroyed.
So that's 3 kills for me. And we're looking now for the last enemy, the Batchat 155-58, somewhere in these woods. Our guys are closing in. I'm not sure I'm going to be loaded in time, but there he is. He's been spotted. And it doesn't take the 113 long to get him. So, pretty good victory. And let's have a look at the end of battle stats. Well, it was only a first class tanker for me, I'm afraid, on this occasion. I did manage to get a Bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. I got 9. I also got a Gore's medal for getting at least 8 times the hit points of my own vehicle in damage. And that's an epic medal. My win rate from the battle was 5,288, which is super unicum and a bit more. And if we look at the team score, we can see that, yes, I did actually get the highest damage in the game, but no high caliber as usual. Yeah, I'm afraid you always the bride, never the bride, always the bridesmaid, never the bride. You never get the high caliber if you've, well, I suppose it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool in total, but anyway, it was still a very good try. 4,239 hit points, the next high scorer being the 279E with 4,009, and he got a Confederate in that game as well. And the next high score after that was the 113, 3,526 hit points. And I think if we look down, pardon me, further down the list, we can see Matilda 131, 1,611 hit points on the northwest corner. When it came to kills, again, I got 3 kills. And we can see that the 279E also got 3, and we were the only ones who managed to get more than 2. The E5, the Batchat 155-58, the IS-4, and then on the enemy team, their 279E, their 907, and their 261 all managed 2 kills each. When it came to base XP, though, it was the 113 who did the best. He got 1,021 base, 957 went to the E5, 948 to the 279E, and I came up in 4th place with 890 base experience points from that game. Now, there were trolls in that game as well, but this time around the trolls were being forced to actually play the game rather than being a nuisance to other players, and they didn't do very well either. I won't identify them on this video, but I think everyone knows who the trolls are. If we go to the detail report, you can see that I fired 10 rounds. I got 4 direct hits and 1 penetration. The penetrating shot was actually on that poor leopard. Yes, he took a round for 1,127 hit points from a pen. Yep, the shell went right inside him and took him out the game. When it came to splash, yes, 12 splashes in the game. Even though I only fired 10 shots, I got 12 splashes because I was hitting more than one tank at a time. And as you saw, I got several blind kills during that game as well. 4,239 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters. I damaged 8 of the enemy, killed 3, did 392 hit points of stun assist off 9 stuns. On a premium count, I earned 57,222 credits, and because it was the first game of the day, I got 65,000 credits from my daily missions, and that brought up a total of 122,222 credits altogether. After ammunition resupply, and this is the most expensive ammo in the game for Arty, I still took away a profit of 86,222 credits. I got 5 bonds because it was a tier 10 battle, and 1,335 XP times 2 for the first victory, 2,670 for completing the missions, and 5,340 experience points altogether. So although I was top of the table, no high caliber, yeah, okay, it really does get me sometimes that we do all the effort we do. We get the Gore's medal, we get the highest damage, but it's just not enough for Wargaming to give us a high caliber as well. Well, I suppose it wasn't 20% of the enemy hit pool, but there you go. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. If you enjoyed that replay, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel, please, and let other people know that we exist, because a lot of people apparently still don't know that we exist, and we've got more videos than Quickie Baby and Jingles put together. Yep, that's true. We actually passed them a long time ago. Years ago, we actually have more videos than them. But now we've surpassed them. In fact, I think we're probably getting to the point where we have more videos than Quickie Baby, Jingles and Klaus Kellerman put together. But you never know. We'll definitely get there one day. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, we've done a job properly. Thanks for watching.